Guys, are we live? Hey, look, I think we are live. Well, that's great. So, I will be playing this game, because as you know, I like it. But, I was looking at a guide, and I'm going to be I'll show you the guide in a bit, when I get it up again. So, is that the thing? And if I go communities, community hub? No, that's not the one. Discussions, that's it. And there was one, no, it's not discussion, guides, that's the one. Dealer's guide. And so there's two guides, right? So there's two categories: maximise profit with selling, maximising profit without selling. And I don't actually have those ones. Okay. I am going to... Right, I'll just... I'll get back to it in a bit, because I'm going to reassign ideas. But, guys, have you seen this, right? I think this is amazing. So if I go interact, right, and I'll just bring it over there. And how do I make this bigger? Yeah, let's make this bigger, right. So, this is the Schedule 1 calculator. And I've put a description of it in the video description. Now, why have I not interacted with this? How do I... Oh, is it? Oh no. How do I interact? Is that it? Yeah, I want to interact. Well, that works. Guys, look, suffice to say, right, you click on the product here, and then you scroll down. Don't bother with target effects. All I'm doing here is just define the max ingredients. I'm going to say 6 because I have 6 of those. And then I go to... Do I keep scrolling down? Guys. How can I show this to you? Is there a way I can show this to you? Yeah, but let's try this again. Yeah, let's try this again. So the browser window's not working, which is a little bit frustrating. Right, let's get rid of that. Delete. Oh, I just pressed the delete button, don't I? Yeah, I want to delete that. Right, so window capture 4. And then, here we go. Right, here's a thing. So, can you see? Yeah, you can see this, but it's not capturing right, is it? So if I transform that to fit to screen, there we go. And wow, that's a lot brighter than that one. Let's make it a bit bigger. So just do that. So I'm going to do profit maximizer. Oh, good. Yeah, occasionally it does that. It makes mistakes. So let's say I want Ogkush, for example, and how do I reset all that? I don't want any. You can also do an effects optimizer, which is actually pretty good if you've got customers and they're looking for certain things. So max ingredients, 6 ingredients. We don't care about any of this, so can I just... No, just... that's all done. That's all done. And then you select here, all the ingredients are available. And let's just check. Yep, all of those ingredients are available. So now find the highest profit mix for Ogkush. And look at that. It's done it, and it's actually done it for me before. So that's, I think, what. So it takes a bit longer with stuff that's But anyway, look at this, right? So it's telling me cola, petrol, cola, mouthwash, Viagra, Megabean. And then the cost is $24, sale price $144, netting you a profit of 110%. Oh, and it's also 100% addictive. Let's say I wanted to find out if let's do it with green crack. So we do 6, yeah, like so. And then find the highest profit mix, banana, Coke, essence of horse. I don't think I'm allowed to say this word in the YouTube anymore. Megabean, iodine, and engine oil. Cost is 34, sale price 151, nets you a profit 117. So not quite as profitable as Ogkush. But what if we were to do the green crack? Find the highest profits mix and profit 120. So you see, I'd be more tempted to sell this lower value product because you can shift more of it. Or do I do that? Either way, they're 100%. And then if I do the purple one, profit's 117. And if I do it with some sweet, creamy crystal meth, what do I get? Profit of 242. Although, let's say I only want 4 ingredients for that. So let's say 4. Reset. Find the highest profit. Profit 186. Not bad. And then if I do the sniff, I'll say 6, and you'll find out the reason why I'm saying 6 later. The profit 549. So, yeah, this again, this ingredient, this tool here, it exists on where does it exist? Anyway, it's in the video description. The Schedule 1 profit calculator. So if I go, for example, Effects Optimizer, and then refresh it a few times because of some error cookies. Now let's say I've got a customer and he's after, here's an example. He wanted something that was energizing, it was spicy, and what was the third thing he wanted? Causes user to run backwards or saying, oh no, hear muffled voices. Glowing? What else did he want? He wanted something weird. Let's say you wanted long-faced as well. I think that might be the fun. So let's say optimal mix using this stuff. And we want the fewest ingredients possible. Minimum ingredients or minimum cost. So let's say minimum ingredients. Well, there you go. Use a cook, a chili, and essence of horse. Minimum cost for the optimal mix. Gasoline, cook, chili. See, interesting. And what if I was to do it with this instead? Gasoline, cook, chili, and this. Gasoline, cook, chili. But what if I wanted to use minimum ingredients? Cook, chili, essence of horse. So it seems, regardless of what it is, you use these mixers and it'll do that. And I think I did something very similar for a customer. But I didn't do it in the right order. Or maybe I did. And if I click on these bookmarks, you'll see here, I've got various guides which I'm going to be following. Oh yeah, that's right. I've thought up what I'm going to do with the bungalow. So that's why there's going to be 4 ingredients there. And then this is going to be the very profitable Ogkush, which, as you can see, it's going to be cola, petrol, cola, mouthwash, Viagra, Megabean. And then the Potion of Sneak is not for commercial sale. No, the idea that behind the Potion of Sneak is, look at these effects, right? Anti-gravity, energizing, sneaky, athletic. And it's also balding, which, you know, not really, that's neither negative or a positive. The fact is, with all of these, you can jump around, you can be very fast, see, energizing and athletic, and you're sneaky, so the coppers have a hard time following you. Anyway, how about, right, I thought it would be a good idea to play the game. Yeah. So I'm going to... how do I bring all these windows back in together? Oh, look, I just put it over there, like so. Now that is done, how about I actually play the game, and then we have a game. Let's play the game. So, did we all enjoy using calculators and accountancy tools to maximise our enjoyment in the game? I know I did. I hope you did too. So, as you can see, my fat stacks of cash, they keep growing, which is a bit weird really, as in the past few days I haven't been selling anything. My dealers have run out of product, and I'm actually burning through cash, but I'm probably at the stage soon where I'll be making stuff again and doing it. So can you see I've got guys there, and they're putting soil into packets, and handlers, they're handling things for me. And if I come out here, I've still got a bunch of staff. I'll probably figure something out for them to do eventually, but so I've got two chemists, right, and they'll deal with, one chemist deals with these 4 mixers. Now, do you remember my super mega happy mix, or whatever I called it? Oh, I need another handler. Yeah, he needs to go to that, doesn't he? My super mega stuff, I've got all the ingredients for it here. So all organised: donuts, mouthwash, cuke, banana, Viagra, flu medicine. And you end up with an Olga Kush which has got a profit of $107. Well, you know, that's not really enough for my needs anymore. I want a bit more than $107. So anyway, here's a handler, and let's see what he's going to be up to. So he's picking something up from there, and he's putting it there. That's good. And you're busy putting stuff in there. And let's get you a bit of this as well. So if I go over here, for example, and take that out, put that in there like so. Now I've got the handlers. They'll take stuff from this, they'll put it here, take stuff from there, they'll put it into that one that's behind, and then eventually they'll take stuff and put it in there. And the botanist, he deals with that. And then I have another botanist who I think takes things from here and then plants it into there, but I'm not sure if I've done that or not. And then I have a third botanist who will take stuff from those pots and put them in drying racks, which just reminds me, actually. Yep. So I'm going to do this in 2 stages. This is probably not optimal, and I should be focusing on one thing at a time. But I want to try out this new Coca-Cola additive, which I hear is all the rage these days. Coke-A. And I'm going to be growing it. And I also want to do an experiment. Now, some people say the moisture retaining pots, they're better than the air pots, but the air pots say they grow faster. Now it already says 1% grown. Now you're doing something. And I don't know what. But anyway, here's a handler, and they're doing stuff. Now, do I have another handler? What? Who are you? You're there's nothing for you to do right now. What are you doing again? You're assigned to the trash can. Okay, so you're a cleaner. What about you? You need to be assigned a bed. Okay, you're a botanist. So if I go manage, let's do a bed. Unfortunately, there are no beds available, so I can't assign you anything. Right, so if I want to, I will need a couple more bins as well, because that bin's not going to cover everything. So get in the van, because I have a van now. Kind of need it with all the stuff I'm moving around. Now I can order deliveries, but there's a $200 surcharge, and I don't know if that's in credit or if that's in cash. So as I've got the van, and as it's not that far away, I'll just come here to you and go, and let's have 3 more beds. Yeah, 3 more beds, and then I need some bins, don't I? So I'll have a bin like that, and I think that's it really. More fertilizer? Yeah, sure. So that's good. Those. What if I have? I'm probably better off buying it from the other guy, because the other guy takes cash. Anyway, bought that. Thing is, right, I do all this stuff, but I don't actually need to do anything clandestine anymore. That you can just buy gold bars, and then on a Thursday sell them to the pawn shop guy, and then just keep on rinsing your money through the 4 businesses. But I am at the stage now where I don't really want to do that. I like this, and I want to experiment with automation, and so in order to do that, you got to have stuff. So you see, I've got some stuff out there, and they're not really doing much. And you know, there's a botanist, but no botanist here. Oh, I just realised. None of this is going to work if I don't actually bring stuff out. Hi, Alphabet Cat. If you look at the first 10 minutes of the stream, it was very exciting. I've evolved beyond the need for spreadsheets, because somebody who's very smart, I don't know who they are, but they're like, hey, wouldn't it be a laugh if there was actually a calculator, and you just say to the calculator, hey, make X for me, and then it's like, yeah, sure, I'll do that for you. So I'll put a bin there, and then, put a bin there? Oh, and I've got a spare bin, right, so let's go and place a bed. Apparently in an update, beds are going to be replaced with lockers, so you'll be able to fit more in, but just for the moment, there we go, and, you know, just don't mind me, I just need to go sleep here. So anyway, let's go and find that cleaner. You're the cleaner? Right, follow me, because I'm going to assign you another bin. So you've got that bin there, and you've got that bin there. Oh, yeah. Might need to move those bins, but either way. Right. Ronald, why aren't you working? Okay, let's get you a bed. So your bed, we'll do that first off. Let's go and get you a bed. So that's your bed now. And let's say your supplies, Ronald, is here. Ronald, he is both my partner and my lover. Yes. We'll see in Amsterdam, we have a very tolerant view of drugs. Yeah. Hey you, slow down. This is Amsterdamsk. Take your time, enjoy yourself. Ooh. So, let's assign you some triage cans. So that's one, and that's one. Right, enter. Now, Ronald, you haven't been paid, of course not. Daniel, there's nothing for me to do right now. Nick, there's nothing for you to do right now. Of course not, because you don't actually have any of the products ready for working. So let's pay Ronald, my partner and my lover. Let's just give him $4,000. And you're all full. Yeah, they're all full and stuff. Right, so what else have we got? John, why aren't you working? Nothing for you to do. Amanda, why aren't you working? Nothing for you to do. Joseph, why aren't you working? There's a plant ready for harvest, but there's no destination or its destination is full. Interesting. I need to manage these plants. So if I go manage, 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 right? And I'll say, look, I want you to go here, 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 and here. Does that work? We're learning as we're going, guys. Now, there's Ronald, the cleaner. Hello, Blink Clips. Yep. So, you were here last time. Now, in the first minutes of the game, but the first 10 minutes, I showed the calculator. Brilliant tool. Link is in the description. Really recommend that. John, there's nothing for you to do. Amanda, nothing for you to do. Ronald, there's nothing for you to do. But anyway, so there's a botanist. I'm hoping he harvests and puts it there. I thought I hired 3 botanists. By the way, this is an experimental setup. I may need to hire more staff. I don't know yet. I do not know. And I can't harvest this because I don't have any trimmers. Oh, and that's a lot of waste. So, what if I put a bin there, for example? Oh, wow. Okay, buddy, look. And that bin's overlapping with that one. Okay. I'm confused. Right, let's say, for example, manage, 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 right? And then, so, additive 1 fertilizer, destination, drying rack, yeah, but, you see, I want... They're all going to go to that one drying rack. So... right, destination. Move... Can I... If I shift click... No, it won't let me do that. Right, so in which case, destination here. It'll have to be there. And then what I'm going to tell, it was when I get the next botanist in, or a handler, I'll say you pick up anything from there and you put it in here. And then I'll say to the other one, because look, if I, in fact, let's do that right. So if I manage, 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 right? And I say seed is those ones, additive 1, fertilizer, destination, you go there. Right. And then, so I either tell the botanist or a handler, I think it's a botanist, but I'll go to the warehouse about that another time. I think for the moment, let's just go and have a nap. Nice 5.5 hour nap, right? So another day of nothing being sold. Now it's a new day. I'm going to deal with the dealers. I'm going to say, no, 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 right? And you, no, no, no. You only have 8 customers each. I thought they had 10 customers. No customers for you, and no customers for you. Right. So let's start off. Benji. I am going to look up that guide I saw. So let me just let's have a look. What am I doing? I'm looking at the guide. Right. Maximising profits without selling. Benji. Let's make sure I get this right. So I'll just put that in that monitor there so I can see what I'm doing. So dealers, Benji, you have Austin Steiner, you have Beth Penn, Chloe Bowers, who else? Donna Martin, not Donna Mills. Geraldine Pune. Geraldine Pune. Where's that then? There's Geraldine. And they just finished laundering some money, so I better go to my businesses and get more money in there. You have Jesse Waters, and then finally you have Kathy Henderson and Carl Cooley. He's a cool dude, is that Carl Cooley? Right, so Brad, what do you have? You had Ludwig Meyer. Where is Ludwig Meyer? Here you are. And Mick Lubin. So, where is Mick Lubin? There he is. Then you have Mrs. Meng. She no have name. She just called Mrs. Meng. Peggy Myers. Peggy Myers. Peter File. And Sam Thompson. And Meg Cooley. And Trent Sherman. Right, who's next? Jane. Who does Jane have? Anna Chesterfield. Right, so go right back to the beginning. Anna Chesterfield. Billy Kramer, Cranky Frank. Right, so Billy Kramer, Cranky Frank. Genghis Barn, Javier Perez. Right, Genghis Barn, Javier Perez. And then what else? Lisa Gardner, Matt Cooper, Melissa Wood. So Lisa Gardner, who's there? Lisa Gardner. Lisa Gardner, Matt Cooper, Melissa Wood. And Melissa Wood, right? Then who's next? Molly. Who do you have then? You have Charles Rowland, Dean Webster, Doris Lubin. So Charles Rowland, Dean Webster, Doris Lubin, George Green, Jeffrey Monteo, Joyce Ball, Jerry Monteo. Where's that? And then Joyce Ball there. And then who else? Keith Wagner, Kim Delaney. So Keith Wagner, and then Kim Delaney. And is that it? Yep, that's it. Right, so they've all got their customers assigned. I better go and do some... Right. So I'm going to put this here. Let's dry it. Yeah. There's only 12 there at the moment, so let's... come on, guys. Get to harvesting. We need more product. Anyway, I've done all that, so let's bring back the OBS window. And as you can see, they're getting there. You know, this he's taking his time about it, but he's going to get it done. So you guys, you can wait there. You're fine. Alright, let's have a look. Brum, brum, brum. Now, did I or did I not use the brick machine? I don't actually remember. Either way, let's launder some money. So 4,000 in there, and then go to the next one over here, and launder some more. So that's 10 grand already. Then we go to our laundrette, and or laundromatic as they call it in America. So that's $12,000 laundering away in my Turkish barbers. And then finally taco ticklers. Yeah, taco time. And launder away. There we go, $20,000. That's going to be alright. Now that's done, we'll go back and let's see. Once I'm happy with the barn, I am going to use the bungalow and I'm going to redecorate it, because this town, I think it must be Glastonbury or something, there's loads of crystal shops. Everybody wants crystals and they really like the crystals I grow for them. So I'll grow them crystals. The healing crystals, ones which revitalise them and give them great energy. So I'll pick that up and then I'll go ahead and put some, dry. Put some more in there. Because when we get back to the market, we're having premium quality stuff. And where is the binman? Excuse me, Mr. Binman. Right? You see? Yeah. Ah. I see. Right, so. That's a trash. Come on, Roland. Manage cleaner. Let's assign you some bins. So Roland, I'm assigning you that one, yeah. And then this one. Optimal bin placement is an important part of the strategy of this game. Bed, none. What? How can you not have a bed? Come on, let's get you a bed, silly Billy. Roland, why don't you have a bed? There's your bed, silly Billy. Silly Roland. So you got a bin there, you got a bin there. He's been rummaging. Ooh. I need a botanist and then they'll output it there. Ah, so that means I should have another rack. Do I have racks there? No. Got lab ovens and chemistry stations. Yeah, I'm going to take those with me to the bungalow. So what do I want to do? Really, I just want... Ah, here we go. Right, so there's some more flowers. So if I have a look at the... Is it a trash can? Oh, won't let me select it. Where is Roland? Roland. There you go. There's that one and that one, right? And then At some point, probably when I get a bit more money, I may completely redo this barn and just have it growing flowers. And then the other stuff, the thing which people love putting up their nose and in their drinks. There we go. You got 3 of them assigned to you. So come on, that's it. Chop chop, get to it. So now, yeah, you're just 12 buds. That's not enough. So we're just going to wait for these to finish drying up there. And what I might do is, you see, I'm thinking of doing it in batches. So if we have a look here, we've got 20 there, and then we've got another, well, 140 here. So I've got enough to make 140 of this product. And then we're going to use the brick press. And I think I must have, yeah, I must have already given it to them. So can I sleep? No, it's still a bit too early to sleep, apparently. But I think I might need to go to the bungalow. Yeah, let's do that then. Right, so let's go bungalow. And we'll take a shelf as well. Why not? And let's have a look. So, oh, plenty of fertilizer. So let's put that onto the shelves. There we go. Hello, Dom. Welcome. And you'd have to go to one of my approved distributors in order to get those things. So to be lazy and also to make my handlers do a bit of work for a change, I'm going to put stuff there. And then my handler, here he is, he's coming in and he's going there. And what he should do is he should pick from that shelf, or she, yeah, and then put in that shelf, yeah, like so. Pick from that shelf, put in that shelf, and then just carries on doing that, yeah. So that's good. So if I go here, for example, and pick up some soil, like so, and I go here, put that there, like so, and that, for whatever reason, botanists can only deal with one supply shelf at a time, so you've got to use handlers, and the handlers, they keep moving things, and as you can see, this shelf here, it's got seeds in it. It would be really nice if we could set a ratio and say, well, look, we've got too many seeds, so could you put some fertilizer in there? There we go. Now we've got some fertilizer in there. And the fertilizer, it just increases their quality from, see, that one, for example, no fertilizer, so it's blue quality. So we're going to put you here, for example. Now, we'll let them carry on for a bit. And hopefully tomorrow we should have some magic. So let's just go to the bungalow, because we're going to have some chemists at the bungalow. Like, I know it says it's a red light, but it's actually me who has priority on these roads, not you. I don't think I'm allowed to run over policemen. I think it's considered against the law to run over policemen, so you're not allowed to do that. I'm not sure, though. I'll have to put it to the test at some point. So if I go here, here's my bungalow, like so. Yes, interdimensional lizard, it's not just drugs, it's also calculators, because I love Oh, got some standard quality meth. Sweet creamy meth. Let's go and have a nap. So there we go. No, nothing's been done. What else have we got? We got a trash picker. I think I'll have that. So if I go here, for example, and I open this up, I've got jam jars, and I've got lab ovens, chemistry stations, a bin, and a storage rack. So put the shelving over here. What I need is a packing bench. Now, let me see. 1, 2, yeah. And then... I know, I'll just put in 3, like so. And then... can I do this? 1, 2, yeah. I have to actually consider they need to be able to physically move about. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, right. And then we'll put the last 2 here in the kitchen. Not too sure where to put you. Let's put it here in full view of everybody. It's not like they're going to come and bust me and do a raid or anything. So... don't have a packing bench, do I? No, I don't. Right, it's time to carry some contraband on the road, which is not something I really like to do, but when one must, one must. So if I do that, yeah, they can get in here, that's fine. And they can deal with 4 at a time, so I've got 12 there, so I'll need 3 chemists in order to do that. And I need handlers. I'll need handlers to get them to do stuff. So, I've got... how many beds have I got? They don't need access there, so I'll put bed there, bed there, bed there, like so. There we go. And... oh, I could put a bed in here and then shelving there. Yes, I think that works. There's items there. Hi, interdimensional. Yeah, Hobbit's playing it being a kingpin again. Hobbit is the one who knocks, Hobbit is the danger. Well, thank you very much. But Hobbit's also a chartered accountant who understands how to maximise profits. And I'm very, 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 very pleased. Somebody else is as autistic as I am, and they've gone, you know what, I think I can make a program, a calculator, to calculate the wages and calculate the profits, because there must be some way to maximise the profits. And indeed, my good fellows, there are ways to calculate and maximise your profits. So, we'll have shelving, 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 and a bit more shelving. And we'll also have a baseball bat, because if there's one thing I know that crystal enthusiasts love, is you've got to use a baseball bat occasionally to smack open geodes, because sometimes those rocks, or skulls, contain really cool geodes inside. But hey guys, we'll come back to the tattoo parlour soon. I need to get tattooed on my knuckles, cool dude, so that people know what cool dude I am. They'll look at my tattoos and go, hey, is those... so your knuckles spell the word cool dude? And it's like, yeah. Are you a cool dude? And I'll be like, I sure am. And they'll be like, wow, you're a cool dude. Yeah, I certainly am. And that's... sometimes you just got to tattoo the words cool dude on your knuckles. Yeah, you know, some see this round numbers, but here, you know, I see like people and that. You start noticing things in the patterns. Yeah. I heard that the directors of the Matrix use their money to go to high-class BDSM dungeons where femdoms tortured their testicles, and then, after significant cock and ball torture, they decided to be known as the Sisters. Was and I'm just like, I would like to know if there's a scientific paper done on trauma to genitals and going, oh, you know what? I think I actually need my penis chopped off, and I need to go on a chemical castration, or as they called it, hormone reassignment surgery treatment, something. But anyway, yeah, the Wachowski brothers, now known as the Wachowski sisters, they went to a lot of BDSM clubs, and horrible, unspeakable things were done to their genitals, and very painful things as well, apparently. So, my thoughts and prayers to ruined gametes. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, this stuff here, I'm just gonna. I know it's 12, but I'm just gonna put it like that. And likewise, this one as well. Go ahead and put it there like so. And we'll dry those. Now, do I want to improve this somewhat? Do I have any spare cuke? I don't. I'll probably be buying more of this in the future. So go ahead and do that. Now, let's see. Right, I'll put this there. If the chemist comes in and does anything with it. So there's a chemist. He's coming. Watch him come. Here he is. And yeah, I'm watching you, buddy. What are you doing there? Don't think I don't see what you're doing there. Yeah. You twiddle with that knob and you do that thing. Right, so he's doing that. Now, I am going to have to manually intervene with this, because when it's done, it's done. And here's the handler. And as you can see, he's picked up kook from there, and he's put the kook there, like so. Yep, very good. Now, this is going to be the exciting part. Well, as soon as this is done, I'm picking up and I'm going to put it in the packing station. In fact, I'm going to put 10 in one station and 10 in the other station. But, yeah, look, there's the handlers. They're all doing their jobs. And could I do this more efficiently? I probably could. Should I just be mass producing a single product and then benefiting from economies of scale? I probably should. But I want to experiment. I want to have some fun. All I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. Right, so I'll do that there. And then likewise do that. Put that there. Now, hopefully a handler should come in soon and go, oh, there's work for me to do. So here he comes. Yeah, I see you, John. Look at me suspicious like. That's it. Put the shit in there. Put it in the box. Put the shit in there. Put it in the box. Too fucking right. Now get to the other packing station. Do the same again. That's right. Yeah, you bitch. That's right. You're my bitch, you are. Who's the boss? It's me. I'm the cool dude. And I'm your boss. Right. So now I've got some lovely stuff in jam jars for the glorious people of Glastonbury. Very, very healing jam jars these are. Let's go out and let's go and meet my distributors of crystals. I think people use them for healing and stuff. And it helps with... it can help with matters of love and concentration. And it can also help in matters of wanting to cause great bodily harm to people because you've been awake for 72 hours and you're starting to see the shadow people. Now, officer, there is nothing to be suspicious about when I go and knock on this door and hand a jam jar full of product to this person who I'm collecting $14,000 from. Nice. So look, you're going to have 5 customers today. Or you're going to have 1 customer and they're going to fight each other to the death. But hopefully not fight too much because I need my customers. I love my customers. I don't actually. John's not even wearing gloves. You're right. This is unsanitary working practices. I don't approve. So anyway, we'll go to the next distributor of healing crystals for the Glastonbury folk. And knock, knock, knock. As you can see, he's doing very well for himself. So I have that $7,000. It's okay. You don't need to buy like an apartment or anything. And right, there you go. You got a product. You can do some deals tonight. And let's go and see the guy in the motel. Knock, knock, knock. Talk to Benji. Oh, $11,000. Very nice. So, there you go. Just like that. And then, bonk. I have not got contraband on me. I'll just be taking the detour then. Thank you very much, officer, sir. And I just realised I've got my litter picker on me and I'm not picking up litter because I told myself I have become... Look, you know how Tony Soprano, a lot of people accused him of being a criminal, right? Doing organised crime. No, he wasn't. He was just a really hard-working binman. And that's why he was able to afford a mansion. So as we all know, my old man's a dustman. He wears Armani jeans. And Brad, how can you have already run out of product? I gave you an entire jam jar full of crystals. Well, anyway. I'll come see you next time then, I guess. But, you know, I mean, great. You met one customer, you gave him the jam jar. You better have got some good money for him, because I tell you what, all the other ones, I'm going to be comparing them. I've given you all the identical product. You all take your 20% commission, as agreed in the contract. And so if I see any discrepancies, the one that gives me the most amount of money will be beyond suspicion. The rest of you, you're going to start losing fingers. Don't disappoint me. Anyway, let's go ahead and wait another day. And a big Uz and a gold Rolex that Tony Soprano bought. He was a dedicated... Indeed, look, Tony Soprano, right, they didn't show... Why have you messaged me twice? You've told me twice today. Oh, God, I hate you all. They cut out all the scenes where Tony Soprano was going around, right, and he was just going like, oh, there's a bit of litter. Oh, there's a bit of litter. I'll just pick that up. Oh, look, there's a bit of litter. Oh, my trash collector's full. I'll go to the thing there, do that, right, and then go, oh, look at that. That's a bit messy. See? This is what Tony Soprano was actually doing. I know they had this like weird fantasy where he's some sort of drug kingpin, but how do I know that when he just fell down and bonked his head, he wasn't having some sort of coma dream because of concussion? I mean, for all we know, Tony Soprano, he was just a binman, right? And he had these dreams that he was some drug kingpin. I mean, come on, what's more likely, right? He thought... Because as we all know, drug dealers, they're struggling to make ends meet. Because as we all know, working clandestinely, not paying taxes, money laundering and dealing with very aggressive, dangerous criminals, it's not well paid. But being a binman, it's one of the most lucrative jobs in the world. Most people aren't able to do it, and that's why they become like... what's the word I'm looking for? They become something else. Now, I need to be clever about this, right? I need another shelf. Here's the other shelf, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this shelf here. And all of my premium golden nuggety goodness, it's all going there. And I'm going to tell a handler to pick up that stuff and then put it there. And that's going to be a bit overkill for now, just having a handler do one job. But I'll also get him preparing bricks as well. So the police curfew's in effect. I shouldn't be out, but I need to hire some more staff. Hi Ian, and hi Dom, hi Alphabet Cat, hi Interdimensional Lizard, hi Brad Clips. It's all jolly good to have you on my channel, and we're all having a riotous time. And I'm just going to park the van there, and we're going to go and skateboard into... Oh, actually, you know what? No. We're going to go to the warehouse, like so. Yep. And... No, I need to talk to the recruitment agency. So go up the stairs, and I want to hire an employee. I wish to have a handler. Yes. I wish you to send him to the barn. Deal. Now, I wish to hire another employee. I wish to hire botanist? Yes, a botanist. And also to the barn. Right. Agreed. Done. Oakley dokley. Wow, 100 grand. Oh yeah, because I picked up all the money that the dealers gave me. Yeah. The extra income. Did you know the subject this week's 14 Words Hobbit? No, often Hemi and I don't know the subject of this week's 14 Words until like an hour or so before the show. Jane, how many times have you texted me tonight telling me exactly the same thing? I know you're out of product. When we have some in stock, I will come to you. Was there something I wanted to talk about in 14 Words? I think I saw... Maybe about the Stargate program? I may... Yeah. Jane, for fuck's sake! You've messaged me like 6 fucking times tonight. I'm not your dad. Just relax. You're out of product. You're on your coffee break. You know, see it as a paid day off or something. I don't fucking know. Jeez. Anyway. You're my new handler. Right. So let's assign you a bed first of all. So we'll give you a bed. Right, so there's your bed, right? Now, oh yeah, assign stations. That's already assigned to Amanda Goodman. That's assigned to John Young. Right, so route. What you do, right, is you go and pick up that to there. And then we'll go that to there. And then we'll go that to there. And then finally we'll do that to there. And then we're going to go ahead and do... So this is all the premium stuff is in this one, right? That one to there. And then the chemists will take over for me. Right. Now, enter. Yep, that's all good. Let's put some money into your briefcase. Like so. Yep, there we go. Right, now, come on, handler. Chop, chop. And I'm going to do this bit because I don't have a handler to do it. So I think I need to get another handler at some point. Oh no. That's why I bought the botanist in. Yeah, I bought a botanist in. And this rack, as you can see, not using this rack because this rack will be for the cocaine. Por favor, the cocaine. Ah, sí, cocaine. Mucho bene cocaine. Where someone got bummed to death in a suit. Maybe we could do a Barrymore party this week. If we have time, we'll cover pissing in sinks. Ian, you're obsessed. You know, it's... You've got a one-track mind, Ian. Oh yeah, and this is my... That's the excess stuff, so... Because I bought a bit too much. So if I just go here... Let's pick up this... Oh yeah, I've got bricks, haven't I? Yeah, I've got bricks. That's right. So... Pop those there. Pop that there, like so. It's 4 AM. Go to sleep in order to advance time. Right, well in which case, I'll pick up those bricks and we'll do some stuff with it next time. Okie doke. Oh, look at that. Premium quality cocaine. Oh, CCC. The cocaine. Cocaine is bueno. Ah, CCC. Let's take these. And let's go and see my my distributors, because we're not selling crystals anymore. We're selling brick. Oh, all the trash is gone. That's nice, isn't it? I'm always worried I'm going to run them over, but you know, if they're just milling out there, that's on them, not me. Barrymore should have a lifeguard at that party. I think he did, but I think he was busy bumming the lifeguard. So, you know, what are you supposed to do when the lifeguard's being, bummed to death? Hey, did you know bummers are Mutt and Jeff? So let's carry on. Now, why do they all have to be... I'm just going to park my car in this junction, and nobody is allowed to move it until I get back. So I just realised, by the way, it's also actually quicker to do this than to drive. Right, so you got 1526. I'll have that. You have a brick. Brick. There's your brick. A brick. Jobby brick. Who else wants a brick? Would you like a brick? Let's go get your brick. Set phases to Malky. Aye. Jobby. The new T-siders in space. Aye. Excuse me, you had exactly the same Right, that's it, Brad. There's a reason you live in the fucking tent. How on earth? Right. Her, over there, bitch tits, she made close to $1,600. You've given me half that. Where's my money, Brad? Where's my fucking money? Where's my money, bitch? Exactly. You better remember that next time. Fucking bitch. Now, one could say, oh, but Hobbit, it's not the fault of the dealers. You see, you've assigned them customers, and some customers are willing to spend more money than others. If you want the dealers to do better, see, 998. Then assign them high value customers. But I'm basing it on what the guide tells me, and the guide says you assign these customers based on location and other factors that other other dweebs that think more about this game than I do have figured out, and I'm willing to defer to. You see, Molly, you've done good. You haven't earned as much as bitch tits over there in the caravan, but you've done well. So, we've done all this stuff, but Brad, I'm really fucking disappointed with you, Brad. You stole fucking money from me, Brad. But we're going to go here, right? And we're going to get a tattoo. So, I don't actually want any of that stuff. So, what about, yeah, a marijuana leaf. That'll let people know what a cool dude I am. So yeah, I'll buy that. And then go back. Left arm. Oh, I've already done the left arm. What about the right arm? What if I have Alamal? Dude, weed, Alamal. Yep, so I have that. And then I need one on the chest. Well, I need one on the belly. It says Po Buddy's Nerfix, not even me. A dead face? A sword? An egg? A bird? I kind of like the egg one. Yeah, that's cool. And then, what about my face? A teardrop? No. Forehead cross? A sword? Where's the sword then? Tribal? No. I don't really believe any of that stuff. So anyway, let's pretend I got my cool dude tattoos. And it's on my knuckles, and now people look at it and they say, "Oh wow, you got the cool dude tattoo." Yeah, come on, look. I'm just... yeah, right. Okay, there we done. Now let's go launder money. So, go here. Then launder. Like so. Then just reverse it a bit and then go to the laundrette, and that's the next one. Launder. Wait, you mean my laundrette actually has customers in it? It's not just a front. Weird. What's the time? Guys, I want a baked potato, okay? So, can I give you an intermission? Is there something I can do that sounds a bit like an intermission? Would you guys like to have... Yeah, in fact, you know what? I think I know what we can do for an intermission, right? So I just got sticks and spuds in the oven. So, an intermission for you guys, my friends. This will do.
The thing of it is
The thing of it, a common Cobra phrase dating back more than a decade that often precedes the conveyance of what the boy perceives as a key piece of information, something believes may not be obvious to all viewers. So, I am going to put a... Oh, and it's going to have adverts in it and stuff, but that's okay. We like adverts here. You know, this stream's brought to you by Schmuckers or something.
The thing of it is a common Cobra phrase dating back more than a decade that often precedes the conveyance of what the boy perceives as a key piece of information or something that he believes may not be obvious to all viewers. The following compilation represents an attempt at near complete documentation of the boy's use of the phrase over the years. Enjoy tubes.
This is the beautiful thing of it.
Oh, that's just the thing of it.
That's the thing of it. And this is the thing of it, YouTube.
This is the thing of it. Here's the thing of it, Slick.
Because here's the thing of it.
And here's the thing of it, man.
But here's the thing of it.
And here's the thing of it.
That's the thing of it. And the thing of it is, though, YouTube. See, that's just the thing of it. And that's the thing of it. But here's the thing of it. The thing of it is... That's the thing of it. That's the thing of it.
Controls. Sparkle! Oh, I was such a dick, I know. But the thing of it is, I'm good at what I do.
The thing of it is, you know, my dad hasn't been all that bad of a person when it comes to raising me. It's just the negative shit for me is a lot easier to remember than the positive because, you know, it just is who I am.
8 people crashed out of my apartment practically. Second thing she sees, the cat. Oh, you betcha she was real happy. No, she wasn't. And the fucked up thing of it is Amy sat there and was arguing with my landlord about how things were done around here. And it's just like, ho ho. Oh, you ho ho. And the thing of it is, YouTube, I can remember when Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden were considered the terroristic threat. But the thing of it is, though, is when you're performing on YouTube, in a sense, you know, you're already expected to be perfect at it. And if you're not, then, of course, people give you shit about it. You can blame guns for the problem, but here's the thing of it. Not everybody that owns a gun is a crazy nut job. Doesn't even taste like you're getting drunk. That's the thing of it. Man. Yeah, that is some seriously messed up shit, man. And this is the ironic thing of it. You know what I'm saying? But you want to turn... Now, this is the thing of it. Okay, if you're homosexual and you want to sit there and bitch and say that heterosexuals can't have a pride parade just because they don't go through the same struggles you do, but then turn around and bitch about equality for humans, it's like, wait a second. And that's just the thing of it, YouTube. That is just the thing of it. Okay? If she can't accept me for who I am, she's not worth my time. Plain and simple. That's just the thing of it, YouTube. That is just the thing of it right there. Is fuck all these haters talking shit, you know? And I feel like they don't even fucking know me, but that's just the thing of it, YouTube. What have I said on any of my videos before me? Or before I sit right here?
Wow, that guy is rude. He's saying fuck this and fuck that. This is a Christian server. Look, I apologise. Okay, you know, if you're an alcoholic, you can get help. You don't need to resort to such foul language to articulate yourself. Really, very disappointed. So if I go here, right? Right, if I go here, and yeah. Oh, threshold. What about this one? Threshold. So, yeah. Apparently I can't do anything about the threshold. Oh, look, you can do something about the threshold. Yep, mixing station 2. And then threshold on that, 10. Destination, the brick press. Like so. Right. Now these machines are all linked together, I'm going to pick up this, right? And I'm going to put it there. Now, I'm hoping... There's a chemist, you see. There he is. What are you doing? Okay. So let's have a look at you. So yeah, you're picking that up, right? You go there. You're putting it there, and you're putting it there. You're stuck, aren't you? Because this is in the way. Fuck. That is a bummer. That's a real bummer. You know stuff is supposed to go in there, right? You know it's supposed to go in there. So why aren't you doing it? I think I understand why these other people, why they're doing this stuff. I'll get this figured out. I will get this figured out. I don't really want to play anymore because this bit, it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. I'm frustrated that it's not working. I want it to work. I want these guys to do it. I want you to pick up the product from that and put it in there. Do I need another fucking handler? Is that what... Yeah, I think I need another handler. Yeah, and you're just doing the other stuff. There's nothing for it. I have to hire another handler. I'm probably overpaying for staff, but what can you do, eh? What can you fucking do? Because the chemist is an absolute arsehole who needs his arse wiped at all the times and his handheld because, boss, I don't know how to move things from one station to another. That's not my job. That's the job of a handler. Right. So I'm going to get a handler specifically for you. Right. I'm going here and I'm getting a handler and he's going to do this because you don't know how to do this. So it has to be me hiring yet another member of staff. And you know what? I'm probably going to get rid of that. Right. Give me a handler. Bam. Yeah, deal. Right, continue. You know what? I want to hire another handler. Give me a handler. And I want the handler... I can't because I've reached the employee limit. So I need to sack someone before I do that. And can you please stop messaging me? I know you've run out of product. I wish there was a thing I could just say to them, look guys, I'm busy right now. So can you just like hang tight, don't message me, I'll call you and I'll meet you up when I need to like sell your product. Right, so now can you I'm not sure if you picked up on this right, but I get really annoyed when someone messages me. The more message spam there is, the more annoying it is. So anyway, I'll go back to the barn. Fuck off! Boss, have you got more product? 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 No, I've not got more product. If I had more product, I'd give it to you. Nobody said running a drug empire was going to be an easy or relaxing job, did they? Right, so you're assigned. Now let's manage. Right. William? No. You? Right. You pick up the stuff from there, right? You take it to the stuff from there. And then you pick up the stuff from there. You take it the stuff to there. You pick up the stuff from here. You take it to the stuff from here. You pick up the stuff from here. You take it to the stuff from here. You pick up the stuff from here. You take it to the stuff from here. And then I'm going to need another handler to move that stuff, because apparently other handlers don't know what they're doing. And it's just a little bit frustrating. And nobody's going to actually put the stuff in and dry it. I have to say to dry. I am going to thump all of them really fucking hard. Because I'm fed up of them going, Boss, I've run out of product. Boss, I've run out of product. Boss, did you know I've run out of product? Boss, just let you know I've run out of product. Boss, 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 I've run out of product. Yeah, I get it. You've run out of product. Can you leave me alone, pal? Please. Please, can you just leave me alone? I understand you run out of product. Do you understand how upsetting it is when every 5 minutes you get, Boss, I've run out of product. Boss, I've run out of product. Tell me something I don't know. Boss, I've run out of product. I said, tell me something I don't know. Boss, I've run out of product. And it's just, it's a little bit frustrating, guys. It's just, look, like, Nick, as much as I want to sack you, I can't, because you have to deal with one of those mixing stations, and you can't sack you. You? What you do? No, I can't sack you. What about you? No, I can't sack you. You? Can't sack. What about you? You're not doing anything. Oh yeah, you're the one that's managing the drying racks, aren't you? Right. In your bed. Let's assign you a bed then. I can't assign you a bed. There's no room. I mean, look, maybe I can put a bed down here. But there's no room for bed. Dom, I can't believe you've run out of product. I can't believe you've done this to me. Ah, fuck. Can't believe you've done this to me. You know what? It's probably just a thing of I need to just I probably just need to restart the game. And I'll come back to it, and hopefully tomorrow it should all start working out. So I will go to the motel because there's no beds for me there. Oh, I should have built on more speed then. Boss, I've run out of product. Boss, I've run out of product. Boss, just let you know I've run out of product. Hey boss, just a friendly heads up, I've run out of product. Oh, whilst I'm here, I may as well pick up some litter. And, boss, I've run out of product. Hey boss, how's it going? Did you know I've run out of product? You love Mitsubishi? Yeah, when are we going to have... well, it's early days, yeah, isn't it? So, there we go. Have a nice sleep. Hey boss, just to let you know I've run out of product. Thought you should know that. I've run out of product, boss. Yes, I've run out of product. No, that's still busy. Right. I'm going to go see the mechanic, tell him I need my van sorted out. Vehicle stuck. Thank you. Just going back to my real job, which is picking up litter. Oh, and also, you know when you go to petrol stations, you think, yeah, you can buy fuel there, crisps, drinks, chocolate bars. Some of them even offer booze, which I always found strange, but, you know, there you have it. But, and look, the answer to this may shock you, but I'm going to show you something else you can buy from them. First of all, oh, it's a new week, so let's deposit some money. There we go. I want to purchase something. A couple of beds will do. That's all I want. Yeah. Oh, and also you can buy essence of horse in the petrol station because, you know, just be like, yeah, I could do with a couple of donuts, some Viagra, batteries, flu medicine. Oh, and essence of horse. Now, some might say that's a strange medieval potion. Indeed, it is. It's the generative aspect of stallions, but I don't think I'm allowed to use that word, and I really, really don't want to say it because then I'll have to do a web seminar to say I agree not to use certain words on the YouTube because it's not YouTube, it's UsTube. And here at NannyTube, we don't approve of people using the real term for essence of horse. So I have to give it this stupid bullshit euphemism. I'm gonna freak! Anyway. I said I was going to save the game, didn't I? And then I was going to restart. So. Game saved. Quit. Quit. Be careful sneezing with all of that sniff around you. Indeed. Very true. Like when horse meat was found in certain ready meals like lasagna a few years ago. Yeah, Tesco minced beef. With a little hint of... So we'll just load the game up again. Now the game is loaded. I should have a handler come in any minute now and pick up this stuff and put it there. Wait, is this working? Yes, it's working. Guys, I think we may be getting somewhere here. Yeah, you're fine. Right, let's give you a bed. Now let's put some money in this for you. Right, so you there? Are you the one that deals with drying racks? Right, your supplies, you come from this one. So I want you to go there and you pick the stuff up. That's right. And then you take them to the drying racks. That's it. The horsey medicine that you took. Ah, look. If I go deliveries, right? No, not products. Deliveries. So let's sell. Oh, no, it's not. It's not that. It's so deliveries. This one, for example, right? See this stuff here? That there is essence of horse. And it's used for customers that enjoy the effects of being long-faced. So anyway, I'm just going to leave them to it at the moment because I think those chemists are actually doing the job. No. Yep, all of this is done. So it's time to launder some money. And what's that about? What you telling me needs doing? No title, 9th of May. Oh, that's when I'm going to the theatre. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's that one. I'll do that one. And I'm not going straight back to the barn. I'm going to leave them to it. Instead, as you see, I've got $45,000 of cash on me. So if I go here, for example, it's too fucking early. So hey, can you open up for me, lady? Tar. Right. So let's do a little bit of gambling. Now, I wasn't aware of this term, right, but a slot machine will have weighted odds. What that means to say is that some of the positions on the roller is more likely to land on that than it is others. So you want a 777, but then your odds of it landing on a 777 very rare. However, in this, there's no weighting to the rollers, so it's likely equal. You're just as likely for it to land on one number than it is the other. And somebody done the maths on it, and they figured out for every $1,000 you put in, you'll get $1,350 out. As you see, I won $2,500 there. So I started with $45,000, and I've still got most of that left, really. I'm just going to keep going at it until I get 777s. Now, some people, the way they make money in this game is they set up a macro and they just do this over and over. The macro does it for them. They go away for a few hours, and when they come back they find, oh yeah, I've got hundreds of thousands of dollars. Come on, give me a jackpot. It will happen eventually. Just gotta be patient. $1,000, that's not bad. Now, if you're not a fan of gambling, the other method, it takes a bit of patience, but what you do is you go to the jeweller's, you buy a bar of gold, and then, you see, I've gone back to what I started with, $45,000. You buy as many bars of gold as you can, you wait until Thursday, you go to the cash converters, and he will buy them at above market rate. So I've not won any jackpots tonight, but won a couple of sub-jackpots, which is quite nice. Let's stop when I get a jackpot, when I get 50,000, whichever happens first. But as you can see here, I think that thing they said when you put in 1,000 and on average you get 1,350 out, that's probably quite right. I actually looked at the formula somebody wrote for it and went, you know what, without actually going through that formula myself, I'm going to say, yeah, that looks about right to me. Have you ever seen those boomers when they're in the casinos and they're pressing the button on the touchscreen over and over again without cessation? It's just like, oh, you know, there's my grandchildren's inheritance. Just put it in the slot machine over and over. Doing I have a good time. Sure did. Don't know what that's about, really. Anyway, I prefer 21. So, oh, that's good. Yeah, hit me. Yep, that's fine. I'll stand with that. I got 20. There we are. And $48,000. It's quite nice. Yep. Right, we're done here. I don't know where I'll put my van, but it doesn't matter. Oh look, there's my van. The Spiffing Brit does some good YouTube vids on game exploits. He certainly does. But, really it's just a case of make Crow play the slot machine for you. Now, how far are we getting along with this? This is good. We've actually got to this stage. What? No. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. No, this isn't right. Let me have a look at my calculator again. Spreadsheet. And then recent documents, schedule 1 business, super duper weed. Right. So we start off with donuts, and then mouthwash, then cola, banana, Viagra, flu medicine. I have somehow ended up with something that is not right. Well, look, that's Nightmare Haze. That's definitely the right one. Oh no. Why was Ogkush there? That's not right. That is not right. Wait, who's... You know what, I may just rip all this out. Or I may just do it myself. I don't know. Either way. Right, put the product in there. And let's see if one of these packers comes and packs it for me. Come on, handler, handle this for me, bitch. Does that give me... Yeah, that's shinny queef, that's what we want. Right, put that in there like so. Right, place... Oh... Right, I'm missing one, that's good, so try that again. Yep. So I've got some stuff. Sod it. Let's just put this in the cauldrons. Like so. And then put some gasoline. Yep. And gasolinium. Gasoline, by the way, that's a brand name. Petroleum is a proper name for it. Are the machines too close for pathfinding? I'm really not sure, and for some reason one of my handlers went, oh, you know what, all of these are full, I'll just put like some Ogkush there. It's supposed to be a serial process. You put Ogkush there, and then you take it there, and you take it there, and you carry on and on and on. But they're not doing that for whatever reason, and it's a wee bit annoying. Just a little bit annoying. You know, I had big plans for this place, and It's a learning process. It's early days yet. There may be a more straightforward way to do this. But as it is at the moment, little bit annoyed. Right, so let's have a look. Why is your target quality... Oh, you fucker. Right, your target quality is all that. Yeah, your target quality is that. Right. I'm going to go sleep with the petrol fumes rising up to my head. Yes. Just have a nice little nap there. There we go. And then it's the next day. And now you're taking that and then you're putting it there. Good. And now a handler should come around and deal with that. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, bitch face. Better do it right. Yeah. That's right. You work for me. I really was hoping I could get into automation in this game. I think I'll have to watch a few more guys into automation. And I may just... not sure. But I'll definitely be doing some work with the bungalow. And see if I can automate that. I may just for now... I may just for now... not bother with the thing. Right. I have that. And then... So, you have that one. You have the mistake. And... Oh, right. Well done. You did better this time. Now, as far as I know... Yeah, I've still got a chemist there, but... You see, I don't give him anything to do, so he's... I mean, what do you do with him, really? I could shuffle things around, maybe? But it's like, right, you shuffle things around, but to what end? Don't know. But now they're shuffled. So if I go down here, let's get you reassigned to things because you don't know, like, oh, boss, you've moved the furniture. I don't know if I'm still working on it or not. It's like, yes, you still work on it, bitch. But now, manage recipe, liquid mirth, destination there. Right. And then you, manage recipe, liquid mirth, destination there. And then manage the lab oven. So manage that destination there. Yep. And manage lab oven. Manage two lab oven. They're both going to the same place. That's fine. And at some point I'll get him some ingredients. Now, I can hold 8 stacks on one shelf, 8 is not divided into 3. So if I take one of these, instead of it being 8 stacks, it'll be 16. 16 is not divisible by 3. Three shelves, and then yeah, okay. No, you only get one because I need to give one to the other. So what do I do? I can hold a total of 160. No, I can't because they're not all the same. I mean, I've paid for him to work for me, so I probably should get him to work for me. Hey, do you sell shelves? No, you don't. Hey, you're interested in that? No, you're not interested in that. Yeah, buddy, I'll give you like $3,000 for that. I've actually got enough money now where I can buy the docks, the thing there. So I'll collect your earnings, trade some items, and then what's the day anyway? It's a Sunday, so now's not the time to do it. You're the one that does pseudo, don't you? Let's do a meetup. Be at the mayor's house. Alright, okay. Ah. No, you're still busy. Okie doke, let's do that, and then I'll buy another shelf for the stuff. Oh, can't resist the urge to pick up the litter. I hate litter. Post office finished laundering money, that's very nice. Right, so, if I just order 40 of that, that should be enough. You know, I've got a cold. I need some pseudoephedrine to clear out my nose. Benji, I'm amazed at how quickly you sell product. What are you doing in my post office? Oh, yeah, this is a legitimate business. Customers are welcome. Don't scare the customers away. No, I will not be helping you with your postage inquiries. I must go to my other business now. With this bin liner full of money. Yep. Thank you, please come again. But you didn't help me with anything. Yes, it was a pleasure. I must go now. Right, so that's the next batch of stuff laundering away. Now, you see, in the sweatshop feels very much like season 1 of Breaking Bad. You're Jesse, and here's Walter White, and what I'm doing for Walter White is I'm loading the stuff in for him, because Walter, being an infirm man that's got lung cancer, he can't do it himself, you see. I've got to do it for him. Pillville, the pharmacy. Only open after 6 PM. What time is it then? Well, it's soon going to be 6. $5:14, $5:15, $5:16. 1 second is 1 minute. I think we'll be coming to an end soon. Well, like I said, this was an experiment, and I think with the experiment, I'll just have to accept that some stuff will be moved away, and I'll probably read somebody's guide on, like, hey, this is how I made my ultimate docks thing, and then I'll just move all the excess equipment out of there, and then with the barn I'll just have it for growing my flower buds, because people, in addition to crystals, they like flower buds. You see, the people of Glastonbury, they like the healing crystals, they like their flower buds, and they also like it when it snows. So let's go and buy 80 of those. Inventory won't fit everything. I need my bloody van. $6,000 for all that precursor. Then again, it's not the cost of the thing, it's the cost of him not asking questions and taking cash. That's what I'm paying for. So if I go here, for example, do that, and that's still not going to be enough, because he also likes his, he likes to pepper his secret ingredients with the special sauce, which is phosphorus. That's his seasoning that he puts on top of it. Just a little sprinkle will do you. Like chili powder, a little bit of red phosphorus goes a long, long way. So you see it, here's the phosphorus. Where's my bloody van? Did I just leave it in the middle of the crossroads again? I don't actually know where I left my van. But anyway, important thing is, we're going to give this precursor to the chemist, and I'm going to put some money in this briefcase so it works for me again. And then I'll just go to the motel and have a nap. Yeah, just come on, let's pay you. There we go. I think he was having a bit of a sulk with me. Oh yeah, I just realised I got something which can be helpful in this regard. So I'll take that, and then take the I can't take it all? Never mind. Yeah, skateboarding. Cool dude. There we go. And good. I'm glad you ran out of product. You know, these things were easier when I was doing them myself. But anyway, have a sleep. Between them, dealers have earned 10 grand with those 4 bricks. But anyway, that's it. The game is done. And I want to say, fuck, I'm glad I drank all that drink.